for the update. Also breaking tonight, we are about to get the latest update on election results into our newsroom. Now, these will be the first new numbers since Friday on some of the tightest races in Spokane County. The biggest being the city council president race between Wendle and Breean. At last check, Beggs was closing the gap he first faced on election night. Taylor Graham has been looking at these numbers for us, and she has the latest.
Well, Nia, it is a much different picture than this time last week when Beggs was trailing by about 800 votes. Tonight, the two are separated by just 145 votes, with a few thousand ballots left to verify and count at the elections office.
Every ballot counts.
You've heard it before, but that phrase takes on a life of its own here at the Spokane County Elections Office, where tens of thousands of ballots were counted in the last couple of weeks.
Processing the opening, it's a little bit noisier in here. There's a little bit more talking, communication going through.
Today, it's a different story, a much quieter one, as the team here focuses in on another process, duplication.
So that's all the ballots that had corrections or other issues with the ballot that needed duplication, and there was about 9,300 of those. Or one will read off the original ballot, mark the blank ballot, then they will switch it, read off again, then after they're done with that, it goes to another team to get reviewed. So that's what we're doing. So it takes about 12 minutes per ballot, per person, to duplicate a ballot.
While they duplicate, others double check new signatures that were either missing or mismatched the first go around. It's going to take some time.
So it's a very intense process and takes a lot of concentration.
But elections manager Mike McLaughlin doesn't expect there to be a race against the clock. His team has until the 26th to certify these ballots and this election. But even then, they could still have their work cut out for them to make sure every ballot counts if recounts are triggered.
We're ready for one if one is determined to be needed. If there is a recount, it'll go to the middle of December.
Now, again, we are still waiting on the latest update, but if the election were certified tonight with these numbers, a manual recount would be triggered. That's what happens when there's less than 150 votes and less than 0.25% separating the candidates. But we won't know for sure when the election is certified 2 weeks from tonight. In studio, Taylor Graham, 4 News Now.